Jarvis, I was so excited to speak with you today, and I want to start off with getting to know what initially sparked your interest in becoming a musician, a singer, songwriter, especially in the country genre. Did your upbringing from Milwaukee spark that?
You know what? The interesting thing is about that with country music, it's always like been in the back of my mind as something to, just something to do, whatever, because I always my stepdad, he used to play a lot of country music when I was younger, but I just never took that route. I was raised in the church, and then so music was a part of my life, it was always a part of my life. And then once I established myself as an artist, country music was the genre that I love because I love the storytelling. I love you can literally just make a song about a dog. It's just interesting. I love the storytelling in country music. So, as a singer songwriter myself, I said if I'm gonna sing any type of genre, it will have to be country because I love it.
Who are some of the artists who mean a lot to you in the country genre? Who
You
do you
know
look
what?
up to?
Tim McGraw is one of my favorites, and he actually Tim McGraw showed me a lot of love. I think it was about maybe 2 years ago. I did a cover of one of his biggest songs in the '90s called "Don't Take the Girl." So I
Mm.
did a cover from that song. Before I did that cover, I was at maybe about 250,000 views. Once I released that cover, literally like within a week, it shot up to about maybe 2 million views, and that took me
Wow.
from about 250,000 followers to about 500,000. And then on top of that, Tim McGraw did a reaction video to it, and that took me from 500,000 followers to 1 million followers in like a week and a half. And then the video got like what I think it was like 6.3 million views. It's crazy.
Congratulations. I seen that he said you sung the song better than he did.
I don't know about that part, but I tried.
You tried your best. Another major artist who's showing you love is T-Pain, hands down a legend as well. How
Oh,
did
yeah.
that feel for him
You know what?
reacting to your work?
Pain situation was really wild because I literally had no idea that T Pain even saw my video. My cousin, one of my cousins, he literally just sent one of my TikTok videos to T Pain without me knowing. And then he ended up telling me afterwards that he said, "Cuz I sent your TikTok video to T Pain. They about to check it out in 30 minutes." I said, "What? Oh, okay. All right. Let me check it out on the stream." So T Pain heard one of my covers. I did a cover of a song called "In the Bible" by Drake, and I just flipped it and kind of made it like with my country R&B style, and it went through the wall. T Pain, he gave it a good reaction, and on that one, I think I got about 3 million views on that one. That was pretty fun. So, and T Pain also showed me a lot of love, so I was very grateful for that.
Your hard work, your talent speaks for itself. And just to have this recognition and praise by legends in the industry, I'm sure is a huge deal. Jarvis, what does it mean to you to breathe new life into country music?
You know what? I feel like country music has always been a special, kind of music, and I believe that during this day of time that genres just need to start coming together, because like I said, I got a background of gospel and singing in the church, and then when I got older I started singing a little R&B, and I feel like it's just a good time in country music just to start bringing those genres together. Like it was phenomenal what Beyonce did actually for the culture and for country
Yeah.
music and for Black people, as far as just stepping out there with courage and literally just attacking country music head on, with all the controversy and everything. It was just crazy, and I feel like it was like the perfect time for people like me that's been doing it for a while now, for about 5 years now, to get noticed.
I
Yeah.
agree. Well said. What are some of your latest projects that you're working on? newly released. What can you share with us?
I got a song called Hands of a Woman. It just got released about maybe 2 months ago. It's got about over 200,000 streams on YouTube, and oh my God, so many thousands of streams on Spotify. It's a great song. If you like love music and country music with just a tad bit of soul, you'll love it. You'll love it.
Any
Yeah.
performances you have coming up? Any exclusive news you can share?
You know what? Right now, I actually got blessed to be on a platform that's, it's taken off all over the internet. It's called On the Radar, and the same artist that I covered, that T-Pain, reacted to the video, the Drake cover that I did. Drake was actually on this same platform, and I was blessed to, sing on this platform. So next month they'll be releasing a live performance that I did there. And their platform, I think it's at about maybe 1 million followers on Instagram. So it's pretty big. It's pretty
It
big,
is.
and I can't wait for them to actually release that video, because when I do my covers and remixes, it's always someone else's song. When I do like a hip hop R&B song and make it sound country, I actually got
Mhm.
my own original song that I'm doing that too. So I'm excited for that release. I can't wait. The song is called I'm Him. I can't wait for it.
Wow, I can't wait for that as well. Now, when your star is rising, you're getting a lot of accolades, fan base keeps building. From the outside looking in, it can look like glitz and glamour being in the entertainment industry, but it does come with some challenges, right?
Oh
What
yeah.
type what type of challenges have you experienced?
You know, it was a young fella that he said something to me that it rung a bell so loud in my head, it almost gave me a headache. And because I can relate to it as a musician and as an artist. Sometimes people, they look from a distance and they think everything is just, going great, and oh my God, he has millions of followers and he gets millions of views. But it's a struggle, when you work so hard and you constantly, recording in the studio, you're constantly writing, and you're it's like you right there, but you're not over the hump yet. And sometimes, you can fall inside a hole and ask yourself, do I really have it? So it was
Mhm.
challenging for me to like keep singing and keep releasing music at one time, because I felt like my music was phenomenal, and like all the feedback I was getting, like from my team and from my followers, it was good, but it just wasn't going viral how my covers and remix was going. So I kind of got frustrated, but I thank God that I got a good support team, a
Yeah.
great manager, and a great PR, and my family just to tell me that you're right there, just keep going, because at times it'll make you want to throw in the towel, but you gotta persevere. You gotta fight through it. And I just told myself, if I ever get like that again, I'm gonna get right in the studio and go harder than I ever went. Because
That's right. Because you're definitely on the right path for sure. So much talent, and you definitely keep sticking with it. Jarvis, how do you infuse your own cultural background and experiences into your music while staying true to the genre's traditional themes?
you know what, I feel like it's kind of easy. Remember I talked about what country music has a lot of storytelling. So
Mhm.
all I do is pretty much add my country twang to it, and I tell my own story. I tell my own story, whether it's about, me being in love with a woman, or, whether it's about me, having struggles that I'm up against, I just be true to myself, and, add that twang to it, put some guitars on it, a little banjo, and let's rock out.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
What's a super fun fact about yourself that many people may not be aware of?
You know what? Many people literally don't know that I used to be a youth pastor. I used to be a youth pastor about maybe 8 years ago when I was a little younger. And, I told you I was raised in the church. I was
Right.
raised in the church. Church Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
I love it.
And I love God with all my heart. I love the kids, and yeah, I used to be a youth pastor. That was a great part of my life. I enjoyed it, but now I'm at a different stage in my life, and I'm just pushing this music, and it's been working for me. I feel like I'm right there.
If you can pick one country song, and it could also be your own or anyone's, that would describe your life right now, what would that song be and why?
I would definitely say a song that would describe my life right now would have to be, I would say, Hands of a Woman. I would definitely say Hands of a Woman, my original song, because I actually have a fiance who is the love of my life. Her name is Deja Love, and me and her, we're going to be getting married this fall, and I'm in love.
Congratulations.
Oh yeah. So I'm in love with her, and you know, uh, that's a perfect song to describe my life. Because about almost around this time last year, late in May, I almost didn't make it. I was in ICU. I was on life support, and my woman, she stayed by my side the whole time. Even when I wasn't conscious, she was there. She kept the faith, and she held me when I couldn't hold myself. So that song, "In the Hands of a Woman," it really describes my life, because I never forget that point of my life where I needed her the most, and she was right there.
Oh, that is so beautiful, touching, impactful, and inspirational. Wow, thank you so much for sharing that. Jarvis, what would you say to anyone who feels doubt? Because you said you felt, frustrated, your challenges that you experienced throughout your life and career. For those who may feel doubt because there's naysayers that say, this genre is dominated by Caucasians, Black people really don't have a place here, but they want to tap into this realm. They see your work, they see you being successful. For anyone who may have self-doubt right now, but want to tap into this genre, what would you say to them?
I tell anyone like this, whether you're blue, pink, red, or orange, it don't
Mhm.
matter what it is you want to do in the world. If you can think of it, you can do it. At one time, it wasn't a black president. The next thing you know, Obama comes around. So if anybody tell you that country music is for the what can I say, the purple people, trust me. If you pink, if you yellow, if you orange, you can do it too. Don't let nobody put no boundaries on you and tell you what you can't do.
That's right. That's right. And with a growing fan base spanning across every social media handle you can think of, growing numbers, streaming your music, what would you like to say to your fans who's been by your side over the years?
I would literally like to say to my fans that I genuinely and honestly love them so much. And it was actually a guy that, he inboxed me yesterday, and I wasn't having such a good day. It wasn't one of my best days. And he just told me, man, I was riding from work, man, and I had a horrible day at work. And I just turned your song on Coastal Texas, man. And I promise you, man, he said that it just changed my whole mood. And I just told him, I said, dude, you just don't know how much I needed that right now, because I'm having a bad day. I appreciate you so much, man. And without my fans, I promise you, I would not be doing this. Even though I love it with all my heart, but they keep me going. Even when I feel like, when I feel discouraged, my fans will send me a DM and just, brighten up my day. I can't thank them enough. I cannot thank them enough.
And lastly, Jarvis, I'll ask you, what are you most excited about for the rest of the year, in addition to your mirrors this fall?
Oh, and in addition to my marriage, my baby Deja, she'll be seeing this. Other than that, I'm really excited about the direction that I'm going with my music, because I'm adding a little bit more R&B and soul to my country now, and I feel like this within the next 6 to 7 months is going to be a real big change in the Jarvis Redd wave, and it's going to be some major growth. I just feel it coming. Like, I got a I got a great team. Oh my God, I got so many people behind me, pushing me and motivating me. And I just feel like it only goes up from here. Just keep watching.
Here, keep watching. Congratulations on all your success. I'm just gonna keep following you, supporting you. Thank you for your time today. I'm definitely rooting for you. You definitely on the right track. Stick with it. You're amazing and so very talented, and you be singing, okay?
So much. I'm honored for you having me.